Well, the Democrat Party, they have a problem with anti-Semitism in their ranks and what to do about it. I'm Tim Wildman with Walker Wildman and Ed Battagliano. Ed, what is anti-Semitism exactly?
Well, anti-Semitism would be a prejudice against or a hatred for Jewish people. And it's, of course, had a long and infamous history throughout the world, and especially in Europe prior to World War II, and then during World War II with the Holocaust. But now that there's a more radical version of Islam that has sprung up around the world, we find in places like Europe, we find increased acts of vandalism and hatred and violence against Jews who are there. And now for the Democratic Party, we've had a couple of comments here lately from a couple of freshman ladies who are Muslim that, or at least with one of them, Ilhan Omar from Minnesota, that has been called anti-Semitic. And the Democrats are trying to figure out what to do with it.
Now, she doesn't say, "I hate Jews."
Right.
Next question. She couches it in her concern about Israel, the nation, having great influence in American government.
Yes.
That's what she will say to you when you, and she says, "I distinguish between that and just hating Jew people." But the problem is she has echoed a lot of things that Louis Farrakhan has. And so she'll say she's only against Israel, but then wink, wink, but then she'll say things that are personally offensive to Jews as a people.
Well, the idea that Jews control the world, control
Right,
the economy, and in her case saying they control public policy in the United States is one of those slanders that has been used against the Jews in the past.
Walker, what's Nancy Pelosi going to do here about her own party?
Yeah, well, the Democrats the past few days have been grappling with whether they should pass a resolution denouncing anti-Semitism. And so surprisingly, there's been resistance inside the Democratic Party to pass this resolution. They're finally doing something right now, but it's a anti-hate resolution instead of anti-Semitism. But the Democrats are grappling with this problem of anti-Semitism within their own party, and the question is what they're going to do about it. I'm not really sure.
Well, they've got a lot of Jews who are in the upper level of the Democrat Party, so they're at odds now with a large segment of their own party who, you know, are expressing anti-Semitic viewpoints. So we'll see what happens with this. Thank you for joining us on Reason and Company.